Thanks, hon.
Kids 14 and under will receive their very own MP Team Rally Towel. Don't miss this special event.
And folks, make certain to be here for Backpack Day. Bring the kids, they'll get a free Warriors backpack. Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot.
Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of the Warriors heroes? And folks, make certain to be here for Backpack Day. Bring the kids, they'll get a free Warriors.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Walton. And it's Diabate in at the center position. And for Golden State, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Hawkins. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the end. Do you, as they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And for those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
I mean, MP's been making some good plays, but just not enough to impact the outcome of the game. Going forward, if he can spread his assists around and stay focused on that, I think more wins are likely to follow.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by MP, and it's LaMelo Ball with the three. Ball's got the first basket of the game for the Hornets.
No hesitation there from Ball, letting it fly from distance.
And the shot goes down. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Walton with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Miller. Lets the three fly, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Baseline try, and it's Golden State with another.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Ball with the 3. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was third in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the two guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Hawkins against Miller. Drummond passes to MP. Here's Podziemski. 5 to shoot. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Over to the wing. Back to Ball. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In second, the Hornets.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And that one's good by Butler.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now, here is Miller. A 20-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Ball. MP outside. And it's Butler with the jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And so here's Charlotte. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Here's Kneppel. Last game he had 13. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Curry. They trail by 1. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Taken away. Podziemski finds MP. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
Inside, Curry with the steal. Here's Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Diabate. 8 points his last outing. Pass the ball. Shoots over Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now, here's Ball. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. They get the rebound. Hawkins. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Ball with it. He's covered by Ball. Takes the 13-footer. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 14.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
Pass to Jackson Davis. To the inside. And the dunk by NP.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Ball. Last time, 45 points for him.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Miller outside. Back the ball. Launches it. Again, ball missing. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Ball with a wide-open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Here's Hawkins, and the dunk by NP.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Ball. 17 points in the game. Shoots over Ball. Ball, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on that. That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Man. Hasn't made one yet. Pass the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
A timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The first one falls. We have just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship. With good size for his position, Green is a factor inside.
Ball surveying the defense. MP inside. Back to Ball. From deep. A three-pointer's right on target. Ball's got 6.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
It's Hawkins on the wing. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hornets trail by 9. Now, man. No scoring in this one. Ball against Ball. The Warriors pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A nice shot by MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. You got Josh Green, Knipple out there with Trey Mann. Then it's McNeely. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McNeely. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. There's the steal. Now Knipple. Curry with the steal. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here we go, one-on-one. Outside, Green. And Knipple now top of the key. Pass to Mann. 6 to shoot. And Curry pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. Curry. He's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs
of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to McNeely. Trying to end the drought. Knipple, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Hawkins. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Down low, here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for Hawkins. Baldwin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Walton comes in for McNeely. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pass to man. Charlotte moving the ball around. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch. Miller's checked in.
Checking in for Charlotte, number 24, Brandon Miller.
For the Hornets, Diabate's checked in, and it's ball in for Trey Mann. Here's Knipple, covered by MP. To the middle, and Knipple with the basket on the assist by Miller.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, you got an open look from deep. Let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Shots good by Butler.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ball kicks to Walton. They set the pick. Pass to Knipple. Back to Walton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Knipple. He's covered by Hawkins. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Hawkins into the lane, and MP throws it down hard.
Well, that's a big-time make by MP. He threw the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
That's good from Hawkins.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Miller, that's for 2. It's hauled in by MP.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball against ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
LaMelo Ball.
Ball's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. That's good from Hawkins. Green, he's checked in for Walton. And so Hawkins drills both of them.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Ball kicks to Green. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Fires from deep. That one misses. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, it hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome to this. Taking a look at Charlotte, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working and building from there.
Disappointing stretch for them, but still plenty of time to right the ship. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Hornets.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end is pretty glaring.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Andre Drummond is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Hawkins in at the 3, a small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Ball kicks to Miller. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Curry, good, and the assist goes to MP. Hawkins has got 5 assists tonight.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
The kick out to Walton. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot. Good defense by MP. Yep, it counts. 37 points for MP.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
The kick out to Ball. And the 3 off target.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Curry finds Podziemski. No good from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here is Ball. Now here's Walton. Miller outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Knippel. Off target with his 3.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Here's Curry. Knippel with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Walton with the ball. He's got 7. Pass to Knipple. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
MP, no good. And the Hornets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass the ball. Here's Knipple. They need this. It's good from long range. Knipple's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Hawkins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hawkins has got 39.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
Over to the left wing. And here is Walton. Back to ball. Over Curry. Ball no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Hawkins. And he banks in the lane. Hawkins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jimmy Butler is quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Kevin, back to you.
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Andre Drummond. And Kuminga's subbed in for Jimmy Butler.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And again, the Hornets missing.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
That bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. MP is number 1. LaMelo Ball, 3rd.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of course. Probably be draining shots from midcourt.
MP outside. The offensive rebound. And MP throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
On the wing, Miller. He's defended by Pajemski. Chalk up 2 there. And that's down 27 points for LaMelo Ball.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Curry dishes to MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
The Hornets shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Ball from long range. The Warriors pull it in.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Kuminga sets a screen for MP. And finished off by Kuminga.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Miller kicks the ball. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 6 assists now in the game. Hawkins a screen on Ball. Pass to MP. And the Warriors, another 3.
MP nailing the comeback triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
Here's Miller. He has 6. Now here's Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ball. And the basket by Curry.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
To the paint. Here's Knipple. And Knipple slams it in.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Now Curry. 20 points for him. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 23.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
There's a screen. Ball from long range.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Curry finds Kuminga. MP against Miller. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Ball, and he makes that one. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
Never lacking for sizzle in his game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
MP passes to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hawkins has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Miller outside. Here's Knipple. He's covered by Hawkins. Ball from long range. Pass to Miller. In the corner, Knipple with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Knipple's got 12.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And MP throws it down hard.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Ball feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Knipple. And it's Miller in the corner. And another three for Charlotte.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Curry dishes to MP. He gets that one. Hawkins has got 55.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Pass to Walton. On the wing, Miller. He's got 9. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hawkins has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And the shot is good. Hawkins has got 57 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Ball from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the...
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Aldrin out there with Walton. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Miller in at the 2.
So good at threading the needle. Awesome past the size and passing ability of Ball. Tough to defend against.
Miller outside. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Charlotte shooting around 40% from the floor here. And here's Green outside. Drills it from outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so Green will bring it up for the Hornets. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Higgins is checked in for Golden State. McNeely's checked in for Charlotte. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. To the inside, here's Sykes. And he gets it to go.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Miller outside. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Here's Ball. And with the rebound. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Brown outside. Good D by Miller. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Walton. Here's McNeely. Clock at 6, and it's Miller in the corner. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And here's Wiggins. Brown feeling out a bit. Wiggins, a screen on Miller. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, no good by Golden State. The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Miller. Pass to Walton. Outside, Green. Here's McNeely. Puts up a deep 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Man finds Green. Here's Walton. And the 3 ball is good.
Walton. And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Wiggins outside. They need this one. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And the pass here floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Mann with the drive. It's good.
It's his quickness that makes Mann so dangerous off the bounce.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Wiggins outside. Brown against Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That one is off. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Now, here's Ball. To the middle. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Number 24, Brandon Miller.
So it's the Warriors now. Drummond a screen. 5 on the clock. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Miller surveying the floor. Green finds Ball. Back to Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Green spends most of his time working off the ball, which means he's always ready to catch and fire.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Deep 2 from Ball. Poked away. The Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And he knocks down the first one. Charlotte making a switch here. Walton's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And a wide open. Good! He hits it again.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Back to Ball. You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Pass to Walton. Now, here is Miller. Shoots over Brown, and Charlotte again with the bucket. Here's Ball. Here's MP.
Oh, man! Reverse at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
The kick out to Walton. Lets it go with a 3. MP grabs the miss. Hawkins has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Miller outside. Knueppel with it. MP's there. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Knueppel, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP kicks to Brown. MP looking around. The 11-footer. Knueppel with the rebound. Knueppel's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Hawkins. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.